Alright, excuse the face. There's a reason I'm leaving it like this. Well, not for good, but not for the rest of this. Anyway, I'm going to be trying out some, basically talking about Dollar Tree beauty items. And I just took a, cleaning myself and stuff. So there's some water involved, so that's why you have to see this. So I used, for instance, the, from LA Colors was one of them. One second. I'm going to let this sit on the floor. Okay, was it here? Anyway, it was an LA Colors mascara with another brand from Dollar Tree. So yeah, I don't know where they are. It is like this. Set them aside, but doing too many things at once, like usual. Okay, so Dollar Tree has these, I know it has nothing to do with beauty, but these animal waste bags, they say it's for dogs, but I've used it for other animals too. And it works. They're really sturdy, affordable. You get, for instance, in this set, 60 of them. I think they have ones where you can even get more. Maybe they quit selling them because I got this yesterday and I didn't see the ones where you get like twice as much and it's still the same cost. So I don't really know the difference. But I guess it's by Green Brier Kennel Club. And they're just regular, normal animal waste bags. They're sturdy. I've never had any tears, any holes. I'm able to use these for like several times, afterwards. Once the animal's done using the litter box, then I go ahead and clean it out by the end of the day. So I'm able to do that several times using just a single bag. And still no tears, no nothing. So, yeah, that's that. Then we've got these LA Colors. These are the mascaras I would recommend from Dollar Tree. They're okay. They're nice. Why do I say they're okay? Because to be quite frank, I do like other mascaras better. But I do think these look nice and it's $1 something. And obviously the mascaras I like better cost significantly more. So this is the LA Colors Bold Lash. This one's defining. They do have a little bit of an issue smudging though. That's what I noticed. There's one style that is, in my view, it's a matter of taste. It's what style do you like? And one of the styles I like, just based on my taste, better than others. But they have like a defining, they've got an hourglass, they've got a few. And it'll always come in these neon colors, so you'll get one color on the lid and another color on the tube. I think they're just called either Bold Lash or something else lash. But what you're looking for is the different colors on the tube versus the lid. That whole line, if someone's like, okay, what mascara do I get at Dollar Tree? It would be that one by far. I've tried others. They're just like very minimal and if not, really not that good in my view. I think we'll just try these two. I forgot what I thought of them. This is a different line, but they're both at Dollar Tree. So I'll take off what I have on the eyelashes when we get to it and just maybe wear those. Now foundation, to be honest, I haven't found any foundation that I've liked at Dollar Tree. However, there's this new, where did it go? Where did it go? Oh. yeah, this new foundation from LA, no, this one's from B, and it comes in this carton. So I was going to try that. Honestly, I did not wash my face for this, nor did I like actively remove anything. So there may be some residue from yesterday, but not that much. Comes out quite a lot, comes out at once. It's sort of hard to control what comes out of the tube. Like this is just initially, that's kind of a lot to come out at once. So that I don't like, but I've never worn it, so I don't know what I'll think about it yet. This is my travel bag, which I don't travel at all. It's been years because we don't have money for that. We don't have money, we don't have the energy anyway. I joke, it's like my traveling, my vacation is going to the store. Okay, this is from Dollar Tree. It's from MK Beauty, I think is the name. And it seems decent. That was very nice for $1 something. I think they advertise this as a foundation brush. That is actually not bad at all. It's taking off the redness. Looks very natural. Now the tone, I still feel like it's a bit too yellow for me. But let's see. Maybe it's not so bad. Oh. Okay, so I found these trash bags. I don't think they're from Dollar Tree, but I just think that looks adorable. Okay. And then let me know what you guys think, because this is my first time doing this on certain social media. So I want to know if I'm doing a decent job. Now, nothing I have has, let's see what this has. I'm trying to see in real life, because sometimes what you see on camera is very different. There's actually a mirror I found at Dollar Tree that was quite nice. I'll just use this one for the moment. No, this doesn't have a mirror either. Isn't it fun when you try to find one thing? Let's see here. This one has a mirror. Okay. Oh, well that really hardly looks yellow at all. Just a teeny tint. I would feel a bit self-conscious about that, but it isn't noticeable at all. Very natural looking. Yeah, this isn't bad. I just think for the, I mean, especially if you don't really like coverage, this might last you a while, but even then, I think within a month you'll be done with it. And for me, it might be just a few uses. If you need something very high coverage, because this coverage is very minimal. Like, I'm already having to go in with, I can tell, several layers, several kind of amounts. Like this, I think at just this area I would have to do twice, I think. Same with the other cheek, the forehead, etc. to just get like medium coverage for me. I'm just thinking of folks who, like, I used to have, and it still flares, sometimes I have decently bad kind of acne, autoimmune issue relating to that, so sometimes I really need high coverage, and this would not be it, unfortunately. But wow, this is nice coverage. I know I'm contradicting myself, but I mean, for my needs right now, it's nice coverage. It's covering everything, so I think that's good enough. It's really nice coverage for just a basic, light every day. So I want to say I went in about 3 to 4 times for the whole face. So it has a little bit more pigment than I thought. Okay, there's that. Then the main star of the show, to be honest, is I found this LA Colors eyeshadow from Dollar Tree. And it reminded me of this one from Wet n Wild. So this one is Wet n Wild above. And I don't know, maybe we should go. I think that looks better. So the one now below is Wet n Wild, and the one that's moving is Dollar Tree. So very similar. Just that they both have lavender and browns color story. And I think I was reading, I mean, it's not a massive cost difference. I think the Wet n Wild is like $4.99. But it's still a few bucks, and I don't know. I know there were many times in my life where that would have mattered to me. So I have tried another shade. So they have, what I found is for color schemes, they have this. This is called Classic. So both of these are by LA Colors. And this one, which is what we'll be wearing on one eye, is the Sweet Princess. So that was the main thing. I was gonna see if they're similar in terms of quality. So I'm also going to do maybe on another, maybe, to be fair, I really don't think there's anything on my eye, but to be fair, I will, let me remove anything that may be on my eye, but that was kind of the first shade there, just on the crease. So these are definitely softer shadows. That's what I noticed from trying the other one. I wish they had a bit more pigmentation, because I don't know if I would have the time and the willingness, you know. But you can make them work. And they're really not bad. They're quite nice for $1 something. So let me... Doing a household sort of fixing things, and everything is everywhere. So let me, oh. So it's kind of an annoying news, but I lost my, I'm going to use a sink here, lost my card. So I'm just wishing I'll find it. It's kind of a necessary card. So if I don't find it by kind of the end of the day, like if I don't find it by sort of late afternoon, I'm gonna call the county to ideally get them to either activate a random one that I have that's not activated, or get them to send me another one, which is annoying because finally, soon, okay, I know I'm going to be interrupted now, just watch. Okay, so there's times sometimes when I'm filming I do not talk because I just don't like doing this when others are around. For some reason I don't mind when others necessarily watch. Now the Wet n Wild. See the difference? See the difference? And this one. So you get a lot of more pigment and versatility. With a Wet n Wild, you get an additional shade to work with. The shimmers are much more intense, as you can see. So the quality is much better, to be honest, with the Wet n Wild. I know the crease doesn't necessarily show that well compared to this, so at least with the LA Colors, I think you're getting a better matte sort of crease shade. And I know the colors on both of these are a little bit different. But yeah, kind of gives an idea. Okay. So I'm going to fix the eyes later. Oh, here. Okay. They're not ideal, but kind of get the idea. We'll fix it later. Okay, then highlighter. This is from Dollar Tree. It's not bad. This is just clear. There is no color. I'm not really a fan of this. I'm going to throw it out. just because no color. Okay, so excuse the silence. What I used is this one. I just used the violet shade on the outside. So this is an okay palette. You can make it work, but I think there's better out there. But if you just have $1 something, then it's worth getting. But I know there's better for your money. Like if you calculate, well, is there? Maybe not, but I'm just thinking, for me, even if I spent more but I got a lot more shades, that may be more worth it for me. And the quality is kind of hit or miss. So for me, I'd rather get something better quality, but of course that's going to require more money. You know, you have your matte cream shades, so this one's fantastic for that, because a lot of palettes you do not get just matte skin tone shades. So there's no shift, there's no nothing. This one, there's a shimmer. This one's a shimmer, so you do get a little bit of glitter. I don't know if you can tell. These two look very similar on the eye. These are shimmers as well. I'm trying to do a diagonal so you can tell what colors. So they look very similar on the eyes, even though when they're swatched and even in the pan, they look different. So I wish they had different shimmers, like replace one of them with something totally different. Having like a dark matte brown would be nice. This one is a brown kind of, but it's very light. It's more of a tawny shade. It looks gray on camera, but it's not. So this was from Mercerie, the Mercerie. Yeah, it doesn't have this color at all. It's totally clear. It gives you a nice little shine, but you can find that anywhere. I still think the eyeshadow, the Wet n Wild, is much better in quality. It does cost, you know, an extra $1 or $2, but I would still just get that over the LA Colors. But the LA Colors is not bad. You can still definitely make it work. It's just, I feel like the LA Colors is, as I said, they're softer shadows. They're more natural. You kind of need a little bit more time because the pigment doesn't come right away. If you saw, I built each color, I think, at least twice. You know, like on my camera now, the lighting isn't great just naturally on this device, so I can't really make it look that much more intense. I'll try, but this you can see is the Wet n Wild. And let me try turning on the light. There, you can see the Wet n Wild. The shimmers are, I don't know why this camera is doing that. Shimmers look much more intense. You get a little bit more variety in color. Like the Wet n Wild has a white shimmer kind of in it, and the LA Colors does not have a white shimmer. The Wet n Wild has a bit of, it's kind of a rosy brown tone, this one. And the LA Colors does not have a shade like that. Tried having that be in the really just end here. Yeah, we'll try fixing that. So I can't find any brow stuff I like at Dollar Tree. I haven't found anything. They do have their basic from LA Colors, their pencil. But that one I feel they just tend to run very dark, and there's not a lot of dimensionality. Like, you can make it work, but I feel like your brows will look very kind of fake, like just thick. It's hard to draw individual things on there, but for just a quick fill-in, it's totally usable. It's just the shades tend to run dark, and I don't know where it is now, so for now. I'm not using it. I'm just gonna leave the brows how they are. And this concealer I did not wear, but it's from Dollar Tree. So I'll do it on this side first so you guys can see. So this is my full Dollar Tree look, like using the best of what I found throughout. I think I've like actively looked for on and off like a year or so. So before that, honestly, I didn't really care, nor did I notice. Like, I just didn't go to Dollar Tree for that. So, but I can tell they didn't have this stuff, and I really do think, I remember I have tried a few dollar things before then in my life, and I'm guessing they have done better. Like, I feel like these newer items they have now are better quality. See? So I'm going to use that brush, even though it's going to have residue from the foundation. And that foundation is really, it's wowing me in general. I wish the tone, the shade was a little bit better. But for Dollar Tree and just in general, it's wowing me. It's quite nice. It might look a little bit heavy on camera. Let me see in real life. I do feel oily like in the T-zone, but that's normal for me. So I don't know if that's the foundation, but I did no skincare for this. You can add coverage, build it. It's funny with Dollar Tree because you don't know like when they'll come in stock. With items. Alright, and for blush, it's really not a blush, but yeah, it's really not a blush. They advertise it as a blush, but I would say it's more of a highlighter. It's from Clean Beauty, and that one's from Dollar Tree. So that would be that one. Did I use everything on my faces from Dollar Tree? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the foundation is looking a bit heavy though on camera. I'm not a huge fan of that. And this blush is already starting to wear off. So it's not my favorite in general, far from it. It's not bad, it's just, and it is also very oily, very balmy. Like I can feel sort of a Vaseline texture on my face. So it just adds a hint, a teeny hint of color, but that's it. And Pink Mist. So they call it Color and Cream Blush. And you can use it on your lips, it's saying. And then this is the LA Colors Lip Duo. They have a few shades. This one is in Vibe. So that's the, you can add the gloss, but the gloss doesn't do anything in my view. It's just a very light, it's really more so an oil with a teeny bit of glitter, not really. These do have a scent. They're like a bubblegum scent. Let me see. Yeah, the gloss is much more scented than the lipstick, but they both kind of have a bubblegum scent. So, yeah. Oh, I didn't try this. This is a fantastic bronzer, just in general. I was very kind of amazed by it. From LA Colors. They have a shimmer and a matte. This one's the matte. You just have to be careful not to... There was some adhesive or something, some sort of gel that got on this, and it shut it basically totally closed. It's just a very nice buildable bronze. very similar to the e.l.f. bronzer, to even the L'Oreal Infallible. I find it easy to add more, but you still get a really nice color. It's very natural and easy to work with. So, I mean, that's the kind of bronze I like. I don't like too heavy and too much color at once. What is going on? There's some other Dollar Tree things I like, not necessarily in beauty. Like this stand that I got. They've got so many different colors, but this is what I film my stuff on. So when I film on my mobile, I'll use this sometimes, and it has little things here, hooks. I did have one of these hooks. I don't know what's going on with the lighting. I did have one of these hooks break on me, but that was kind of my fault because I hanged something quite heavy. I like their mugs. Some of the designs are quite nice. See, I feel like this needs a bit of a shimmer, and I just wish this was more easily blendable. I kind of had a little bit of trouble. And you saw I had to continue. That was the toughest color to build. So that was the LA Colors side. So let me see if... I know there was a shimmer in there. You do get one shimmer. Not much, but... So I try not to give too much of my own thoughts with the cosmetics, because the idea is for folks to, you know, think for themselves, figure out what they like and stuff. It's not my... See, it's there, but it's a very soft shimmer. Can't really build it. And I feel like it's kind of hard. See, there needs to be more of a contrast. Like they made the light shimmer and the dark matte too similar. And so they should make the dark... They should make the crease shade darker. If they're gonna do that. They feel like you really need a contrast. But you can make it darker, you can build it, as you can see. But then see, you lose sight of the actual shimmer. It's hard to balance out. I'm trying to create a contrast. There we go, that's better. Okay, so that would be kind of the final look. Blend it a bit more with this one, and then I would add a bit more. Make it even darker with the other shade here. Yep. Then we add more of the rosiness here. I don't know, that rosiness, it's a shame. Like, look how nice it looks. I really kind of grabbed a lot, but how nice that looks. That's the intensity I wanted to get over here, but it's not doing it. Let me see with the brush. Having to sit down, it's better, it's much better with the brush, but still it's not. You can use your fingers to a degree, as you can see. Then I want to really show this light. Yeah, they come off much more intense with the brush on this side. See, it's hard. I feel like that rosiness is... I feel like I'm exercising, like I'm stretching, because I have to sit down. ridiculous. I don't have to. It's just my self-consciousness. Living with someone, yay. Don't recommend. It's a bit better. So this is the Wet n Wild side. I feel like they look like totally different looks. And here I was thinking, oh, is that because, oh, I know why. Shoot. So I didn't realize, but to fix this side, I ended up using the Classics. So this is a different color scheme than I originally had on this eye. So that's why. But now you get to see from both color schemes a little bit. Like, why do they look so different? Okay. I feel like I'm just making things look worse. Okay, let me see if I can... Anyway, I think that's it, and folks are just gonna have to deal with it because I can't find my legs. Where did it go? I don't know where it went. Okay. Anyway, I don't know where it went. So is there anything from Dollar Tree like their oils, their lip oils? I haven't found anything I liked from Dollar Tree, to be honest. It's just because they don't have any that really have any color. And for me, that's useless. So if you like just a clear oil, Dollar Tree does have some. And the texture isn't bad. I mean, it's okay. For a basic lip oil, they're okay in general. Let me try. This is from Dollar Tree. It's just you get this sort of white. It's meant to highlight, so I feel like for this one, that's what I would normally do. It's nice. You got the effect. So that's with it. That's with none. With none. But I feel like you need sort of the right look because it is sort of an icy white. Did we say we're going to do mascara? Yes. So this is the LA Colors Mascara Volumizing and Lengthening. So it comes in this neon. It's the hourglass wand, curvy. So I'll do that on this side. Forgot what I thought of these. I don't know, I learned the old school way to just do the top layer of your mascara. I know some do top and bottom. Okay. It's very natural. It looks okay. But it's just for those who like a very natural mascara. I got a bit all over. Now the hydrating mascara.
Anya,
Leave me alone. I'm not done, almost.
where are you?
Bathroom. I'm not done, almost.